Hi, my name's Keith Smith. I'm a freelance PHP programmer, and I've been a freelance PHP programmer since 2006. And I'd like to teach you everything I know. So today, what I'd like to talk about is level one inbound tech support and how that could be a tool for your career growth. Um, Now, in 2000, I mentioned this before in another video, and I'll put it below. It talks about whether college is worth it or not. But what I want to say is, 2004, I worked for GoDaddy as a level one tech support. Now, let me explain what that is. People would call in. I had some abilities to fix things, but I couldn't fix a lot of stuff. So most of the people that were calling in needed just a minor amount of help. So I would help them and get them on their way. In becoming a level one, I was given 2 weeks of training on the internet and how it all works. And now I had been out there already. I had built websites and done stuff like that. But it was a great learning experience for me. And I'm guessing the year that I spent at GoDaddy, I might have fielded 5,000 phone calls. Now think about that. I was able to hone my skills. Now, I didn't make a lot of money. I did better than most because I was able to sell, and so I was able to get some commissions. But what I think really benefited me the most was that I had to talk with people and I had to find out what their issues were. I had to solve problems, and all of that was a great learning experience. When I got done with 5,000 phone calls, I was very comfortable talking about tech stuff and selling. So when I went out on my own in 2006, that experience paid big dividends because when people would call me and say, "Hey, I want to do this, I want to do that," I was there. I wasn't shy. I knew what to do. I knew what to look for. I knew what to ask. I didn't know everything, but I knew a lot more than I would had I not been a level one. So my opinion is that being a level one for GoDaddy or any other hosting company or domain company or any company that does the kind of tech stuff you want to do, or maybe not tech stuff, maybe it's something else, having that kind of experience will pay big dividends. I mean, 2004 was almost 20 years ago as of the making of this video, and I'm still benefiting from being at GoDaddy. Was it something I wanted to do? Yes and no. I wanted to go to GoDaddy because they were the premier domain registrar during that era. The internet was still developing. There was a lot that was going to change in the short few years after I got to GoDaddy, but I got to have a lot of insight into how GoDaddy worked. And I went on to another hosting and domain provider out of the Phoenix area. And I learned a lot from those people, and I was amazed at some of the things they did to get that business going. And it's a very successful. It's one of the leading hosting companies in the world. And all that experience was extremely beneficial to me. So, like I say, when I went out on my own, it's paid tons of dividends. So, if you get a chance to be a level one, even if you don't like it that much, and let me tell you what, GoDaddy was a horrible place to work during that time. I don't know how it is today, but I didn't like it back then. A lot of stress. The call center guy was really a blowhard. I don't want to say much more, but I learned a lot. It was well worth it. And if I had to do it all over again, I would embrace it a lot more than I did then. I did it because I needed a job, and it was GoDaddy. And I learned a lot, but I had no idea what I was going to learn. And so if you get a chance to be a level one or do tech support, by all means, whatever it is, if you're going to be a system administrator, whatever it is, get your feet wet. Get out there. Do it if you have that kind of opportunity. For me, it paid tons of dividends. So yes, I would do level 1 inbound tech support at without hesitating. So anyway, hope you're having a good day. Talk to you soon.